The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union. All commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, and or scholarship of copyrighted material is protected by the Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. iRant Network and the founder of the Ranters Union, Logic, aka Mr. M, recommends that you take what is said and do your own research. Read a goddamn book and form your own opinion. Furthermore, listen carefully to the ranters rant and debate their opinions and form your own conclusion. Thank you for watching this member-supported program, powered by the Ranters Union and produced for the iRant Network. Good day.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the spot. The Stacked After Hours Spot. I am your host, Natalie Cosby, and welcome to the show for the Grown Folk Conversation. Tonight is Valentine's Day. It's Super Bowl weekend. There's a whole lot going on. So we're talking about love and the sport of dating. Dating over 40, online or offline. So y'all ready? Get your cocktails. Keep those fingertips loose because we want to hear your questions and comments for tonight's show. So here we go. Let's keep it light and light and enlightening. Lit and enlightening. Lord have mercy, I got to do that. Lit and I'm so excited. Sunshine is back. Say hi, Sunshine. She was in it too.
Hi.
Back. And then we have a brand new panel tonight. She is one of our regulars, Fly for On the Spot. She's Fly, sassy, founder of the Legacy Week in the Vineyard, Miss Cheryl Wesley. Say hello, Cheryl.
Hello. I can't see myself. But
That's
I was like, who's she talking about? Oh, it's me. I didn't know that was the lead up to me.
Next, thanks, Cheryl. Next, new to the show, he is a screenplay writer and a songwriter. And I'm really excited to have him because his commentary is lit. Mr. Malik Kayem. What's up, Malik?
Hi.
Hey. Also, new to the show, she's launching her own t-shirt line, Miss Lakima King. Hi. And then finally, we have our in-house dating guru, founder of him, the star of the Brooklyn Bachelor, aka I cannot fly down.
you know how he do.
His mama calls him Kwame. We calling him Kwame tonight, Mr. Kwame Christian. Say hello, Kwame. He's in the house. He is in the house. So, people, how y'all doing tonight? How's everybody? Everybody's good?
Good, good.
Good, 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 good.
Hydrating,
Good.
drinking water.
So, I know everybody on this panel is single. So, we're going to jump right into how are y'all dating? How are y'all meeting people in this world? We're moving out of COVID. So, we want to talk about who are you attracting online and in person? And who are they? What are they looking like? What are you attracting? What are they bringing to you? So, let's go with that first question. Who are you attracting online or in person? And are they the same people or different? And I'm gonna pass it to Malik. Malik, go on and set us off.
I think I'm attracting a lot of for lack of a better word, not quality.
Wow.
You said not quality?
Not quality women.
Okay.
But I think
Why do you think?
I think that's what I project.
Oh.
If you
Okay.
if you project a certain thing, you're gonna reflect what you project. So I think sometimes my presentation is not what it should be, and as a result, but I get what I'm looking for, basically. You know what I mean? So I
like that.
For 2022, I have been working on that. Like I try to go out in a less ostentatious fashion. I'm not trying to wear so much jewelry when I go out. I'm not trying to be so name brand cluttered. So you know what I mean? I think a more simple, humble approach, I begin to attract different types of people into my world.
So we're gonna go into that more about what you're attracting, Malik, and how you changing it up. Latima, who you bring? What energy you bringing to you right now? Are you online or offline too?
I am online, and I am attracting the hood guys. I don't know why. So I'm getting the gold teeth, standing in front of the luxury car. Don't know if that's their car or not.
Getting the Jerome.
Flashing the money. 5 different baby mamas and.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pause that right there. We're gonna get a little bit more deeper into that. That's interesting, Latima.
Yeah.
Cheryl, how you meeting them and what are you attracting, girl?
Let's see here. Let's start by what am I attracting? Funny enough, tonight I was arranging flowers and I was just such at peace arranging flowers. I was like, you know what? This is a lot like my dating life. They're beautiful, they make you happy, but at the end, they're gonna die.
Oh no!
Oh. And I was like, this is such a powerful coalition. That's how I look at relationships.
Yep.
They make me happy. Flowers make everybody happy. They're given on special occasions. You arrange them such so. You water them, you nourish them, and then you throw them away.
Wow.
I know.
They can actually live forever,
These flowers.
If they're fake flowers, we're gonna talk about them.
Like that plant.
Yes, that plant.
Yes. I'm sorry. And then the online, hold on, there's a part 2 to that question. Online, I don't know. I got on Hinge recently and I got right off after the trial period was over. They try to, auto pay me again. I was like, no. Again, guys in the car with the hat to the back. What is this? What is this?
I think y'all all got that New York swag. I don't know what's going on.
I think I need to broaden the location.
Yeah, let's go on.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's unpack it.
Yeah, Kwame, what you doing? Flyzel over there sipping bubbles.
Sipping on easy.
Oh,
all right, so I'm bringing big Leo energy over here, right? So what I don't want to attract, and I'm gonna be honest, is me. I'm extra as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm flashy. I'm ostentatious. I got to get the gab. I dress top tier. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk too much. I'm fly and all that. But I don't want that in a woman. So what I attract, and Cheryl, like I can relate because the only dating app I'm on is Hinge. And outside, I don't mess with Bumble, I don't mess with Tinder, I don't mess with anything else. But Hinge, I get a lot of hits on that. And the typical woman that I get are the dual degree. I'm doing for myself. I'm attractive. I got my own, I want a good man. So I like, my problem is I have too many options. The brother has too many options, yo.
Okay, all right, juggler. Okay, so we're gonna go into these options. Let's go into these options. Mr. M, go on and put that the types of people y'all are meeting online and offline. We're gonna talk about that. Go ahead and show us. So there's 4 types of people that we've kind of come across. They said online, but I think this holds true offline too. You have your newbies, the folks who ain't really been out. They've been hermits for a couple of years. They haven't really been in a relationship. So they decided they're just going to put themselves out there and do the dating. They're a little awkward. They're not really sure what to do, whatever. You have your jugglers. Go ahead, Auntie. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah. There's some feedback. Yeah, so we have the newbies, new to dating. We have the jugglers, the players. Those are the ones that are dating multiple people. They're not serious. They just want to see what's out there. We got the lonely ones, those ones that are just transitioning from a divorce or are in a relationship. They're newly separated. They don't know what to expect. And then we have the realists, those ones that are ready to meet people offline, or if they meet online, they want to immediately set up a date to meet offline. They're pretty much very personable and always comfortable with themselves and confident.
Yep. Yeah. So let that set. So coming back to my panel, I want to come back to Malik, because you said something, you're trying to not be as flashy. What were you attracting based on that list?
I was probably, you mean the type of women? I would say these women, I was probably attracting a lot of player women and lonely women, I would think. You know, because they were like emotionally vulnerable. And if you meet a guy, like Kwame said, I'm flashy, I'm going to take you out, I'm going to show you an amazing night. Like my stock date used to be for women, I would take every girl I met to see The Lion King. But my friend was a drummer. See, this is the story behind the story.
You got
some free tickets.
My friend was a drummer.
The free tickets, Kwame. I mean, Malik.
My friend was a drummer for the ensemble. I would always get like front 3-row seats. You know, I would go meet the cast. But my family used to laugh because I went to The Lion King about 15 times. But every girl was amazed. Her first date with me, you ever been to Broadway play? Let's go to Broadway. It's nothing. So we go to Broadway play, then it take you backstage, you meet people. So it's like, and I would always say that even though in her mind it's a quality outing, the motivation behind me taking you there is not genuine. It's just to force a narrative that I want to force into your mind.
So it was ego based? That's what you're telling me.
It wasn't ego based. It was the desired results I wanted.
Okay.
The average first date, a guy's not taking you to a Broadway play, and you sit in the first 3 rows. So you're already going to create a certain narrative about me. You're going to think I maybe have more money than I have. I think I'm into the arts. You're going to think so many things about me.
They're going to think you as a Renaissance man.
No, the Tinder swindler. Did y'all see that?
No, what's the Tinder?
Yeah, girl, you ain't seen that on Netflix?
I heard about it.
What are you talking about?
So it's
I heard about it.
Date, let me just chime in. The first date, he takes him on a private jet, Rolls Royce, fancy dinners, and he grooms the women for them to believe that he's all that. And then when he gets into a pinch and runs low on money, he asks the girl, like, hey, you know what I got. I'm just in a jam right now. Can you loan me $10,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000? You're the Tinder swindler.
No. Because no, I can keep it going. I'm just doing that. See, my whole goal with doing that is just to get to the finish line quick.
Oh, you just trying to get some draws.
So you know what I mean? So I'm like, if a guy takes you to a play and he doesn't really try anything, you're thinking like, wow, this is a genuine guy, and I'm sitting there, I'm so engaged in the play, I'm talking to you about cultural things. It's going to cultivate a scenario in your mind where you want to sleep with me. Because I'm not taking you to dinner. I'm not taking you to a movie.
How successful has that been with sleeping
wait a
with
minute.
you? Go
ahead.
I was out of 15 Lion Kings, 13.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay, so
But this is over the course of
Malik, Malik, do you consider yourself a juggler?
I consider myself someone who's searching.
Okay.
A
All
juggler.
right. All right. Latima.
Yes.
What
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So what do you
after looking at the list, I have a combination that I have encountered. Definitely the juggler. I have gotten penis pics, I guess. Can I say that? Very quickly. Sad stories. My wife died a couple of years ago, so I'm really looking for a relationship. I want to court, but don't know how to court a woman. Just want to get in the bed right away. And I have encountered the realist where they like you, you like them, you say hi, how's your day going? Oh, let's meet up like the next day. And it's like, slow down, let's kind of have a conversation first before we do that. And then they go ghost. And some newbies as well. But I would like to say there's two that were not on the list. You have the ones that ghost, and then you have, oh, I'm sorry, someone's going to say something?
No, go ahead. You said
you have the ones that ghost, and then I lost the other one. There is, the swingers. I'm starting to get a lot of swingers liking me, saying yes.
Yes. Well, I think, you know what, but I think the ones who ghost can be any of these, right? The ghost can be the lonely, I think is that more of an action? I think it's kind of an action. Because you do have folks who ghost. I think some of the jugglers ghost too. Yeah.
Maybe.
What's up with you?
Tima, could I ask you, what do you do when you get those pictures? Do you like block that person? Do you like check them?
I do. I check them. I don't want to see that. Why? Why are you sending that to me? I don't want to see it.
No, I just.
No, do they send you the dick pics immediately? Like
some do.
Wow. Like
literally after we say, hi, how you doing? I'm getting a pic. And I'm like, why?
Wow.
Doesn't make sense.
Wow.
So I block them. Or I check them first and then I block them.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to the dick pics. That's not cool.
Yeah.
No.
Kwame, what about you, babe? What are you meeting based on that list? What are you attracting based on that list?
All right, so y'all know I'm a little different if you follow me on Instagram and all that. So I'm a social butterfly times 10. Throughout COVID, because I'm plugged into like an event plug. So I get invitations to events every other night. So I'm all around the city, mostly in New York, and I'm in certain events where these are not quote unquote average individuals that would be on the street. That's a good thing because they're vetted. So you can't be, Jerome or Bonkrisha and get in there and act ratchet or act ghetto. So you kind of like have the first line of defense where you're vetted, number one. Number two, I had to let go the persona that, like the brother was saying earlier, where I'm not trying to break hearts. I'm not trying to be a player. I don't put that out there, where I want vagina. Like that's not the first, that's not my target. My target is meeting someone and being genuine. I want her genuine side. So trying to get past the representative, because she has to get past my representatives. I have to get past her representative. Once I get past that, then it's okay. So who are you? Who am I? And my flex is my intellect. So sometimes it's what don't still waters run deep. So I don't want you to judge a book by its cover. So if it's because I'm flashy, that's not what I'm really flexing. I'm flexing my intellect. I'm flexing my conversation and my personality. So once we have a connection off of that, then I know we can go further. So pretty much I go on a lot of first dates. Not a lot. I go to a moderately amount of first dates.
So and Kwame, I have a question though, real quick.
Yes.
But out of the women that you've been dating, who have been the most likely you've been attracting? Based on those obviously they've been ghosting you because you've been doing a lot of dating. What's their
No, I'm not exempt from that. I get ghosted too, and it's whack.
Okay. But I'm saying, are they more players? Are they realists?
I'm noticing that women that know that they're pretty, and that if these women every day have been hearing from men, oh, you look so good, oh, you look so fine, oh, you're so pretty, that kind of boosts up their ego where they lead with that. And then it's strange. If you say something, if you crack a joke that's not funny, if you say any little thing, they ghost you.
Okay.
And it's
Kwame,
really...
You want low self-esteemers, Kwame?
Say again?
I said you want low self-esteemers? You want women who don't think they're beautiful?
Not at all. But it's almost like the women that I like, their intellect and their personality, which is genuine, it's more real, and I feel that, than the women who lead with their looks and then once, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. So I don't mean to cut you off, Kwame, but I do, because I want us to really get into it. So we talked about based on the types and so on and so forth. I really want to talk about before we go, because we're going to kind of look at some people's profiles, and we're just going to do a quick, y'all tell us, would you swipe left or right for this person? So based on what has been the dating game right now, online or offline for you guys? I'm going to start with Latima.
I'm currently on Facebook dating, and I'm getting duds. Recently I connected with
the duds, Latima. What are some of the examples of the duds?
The gold teeth and the flashing
Earl
of the
now.
money, and just not quality at all. Not what I'm looking for. I did connect with one person from Facebook dating recently, so we've been talking a little bit, but he's not local. He's in Iowa.
Oh dear.
So Iowa, yes.
Farmer?
So and I have my profile set for 50 miles, so go figure that one. Offline, I'm the type of person that I like to be approached. I'm not that type of woman that will see somebody and think, oh, he's cute, let me go over there and start up a conversation. I'm a bit of an introvert. I'm a bit old-fashioned. I want you to approach me. We can hit it off. And I'm very much an intellect type person. Like, I don't really look at the looks too much. Yes, I want to be attracted to you, but if you can hold a conversation, I mean, you have my mind, I have your mind, we're good.
Okay. All right, cool.
Could I ask Latima a question?
Go ahead, Malik.
Latima, if you're like this sapiosexual, and I'm sure you're an enlightened, advanced, progressive woman, right? And we have equality. Why is it every area of society we scream equality, we scream men are equal to women, women are equal to men, but then when it comes back to the area of dating, we revert to this whole mode of chivalry, that men have to be this alpha personality or this aggressive kind of person, and we have to pursue women. Like, if you saw a nice looking guy, why would you say, like, hey bro, hey brother, that's a nice suit? I'm not saying you got to ask for his number and bag him, but I always find that because so many men always go at women, you almost, as a man, and Kwame might agree with me, you feel like, I don't want to be the 20th guy that talked to her today, but I see we make a contact, but I don't want to go over there and possibly say something that's just gonna. So why do you feel you can't, like, approach a guy?
Well, I didn't say I can't, but it's just a part of my personality. I'm not that type of person to just go and approach people, period, whether it's a guy or a woman. Me in the position that I am at work, I have really come out of my shell because I do have to mingle and talk to people. But in my personal life, when I'm out at happy hour and amongst other people, it's hard for me to just approach a guy and be like, hey, you know, you're cute, or I like your shoes, or I like this. So I'm not saying that I can't, and I'm not saying that he has to, but that's what I like, and that's what I'm used to. And yes, it's a bit old fashioned, but
could I ask a quick question, Latima? Do you think that's a limitation, like you're limiting yourself? Maybe this is another area of opportunity where you can say, hey, let me do something differently. If you really want to date, sometimes you just have to change up what it is that you're accustomed to doing if it's just not working, and step outside of the box sometimes and maybe expand that, you know, expand what it is that you're doing. And maybe this is a limitation that you're putting on yourself just based off of values, and you're not gonna just throw your values aside, but it's an opportunity here to say, hey, well, you know, let me just try this and see what happens. And you're not coming on to the guy. It's just, hey, how are you doing? You like the show? You like this? You know, just have a conversation. Doesn't have to be anything more than that.
Yeah, I agree. I think it is a limitation, and I do have to get to the point of trying to come out of my shell. And you know, I'm trying to do that little by little. But offline, it's kind of dead right now. I'm not there yet.
Well, Latima, you got some admirers in the chat. Somebody just called you hot. So
well, thank you.
Miss Cheryl, what about you? How has the online offline game been for you?
Let's see. Online. Now, I guess I don't know. Maybe it's me. It's just, I mean, what is the membership fee do you have to pay to get like quality pictures? At least that's the representation, right? At least put your best out first. I don't understand. Why are all these pictures in cars?
Yeah.
We believe that's what women see.
You say that again, Malik?
We believe that's what women want to see.
No.
Somewhere,
no, it's first of all, it's inside the car. We don't know what car you're in. Not that it matters, because it might not even be yours. I don't know. Just the picture quality, and I don't know. I'm just, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me.
There's songs like Scrub, Hanging Out the
No, it's not you.
You believe that a person, I personally believe I would look more attractive to a woman standing in front of a Bentley than I would in front of a Honda Civic.
Is that Bentley yours though?
Whether it is or isn't,
no, because women will be like, that ain't his.
But see, here's the question.
Immediately.
Here's the question. The fact that you even asked, is it his, lets me know that you're not asking, is it his if it's a Honda Civic? So that further lets me believe.
Believe, can I tell you?
That's not, we are going in a whole nother path.
Yes. So let's
a Honda or like, show me your best foot forward. You know, variations. You like to travel.
Books are you reading?
Yeah. So, like, you know. And
but can I tell you something quickly about the car, the guy that stands up in the Bentleys? What's the first thing that comes to my mind is that he's overcompensating for some place that's really small.
Oh, okay. Sunshine. Sunshine jewels. Kwame, what about you? How's your? Because I know you're social. We know that you're the Brooklyn Bachelor, but just how when you go out on these dates and you meet these women and you make a connection or not? Where are you what is happening?
All right, so it's like handsome man problems. So I like
Natalie's like, oh Lord, here we go.
You date, a moderately amount of women, and you go on these first dates or you meet. It's almost like you can't take going on second and third dates. You're meeting so many quality women or good women or women that have good conversation. Financially, time-wise, it starts to get to a level of a burden. where you can't take everybody out. And I know women don't want to hear this, but it's almost like, okay, so what qualities, what qualities do you have that you stand out from the pack? Because if I'm going on a date or meeting someone for coffee, whatever, and it's 10 women, I'm not taking 10 women on a second date. I'm not taking 10 women on a third date. So what, and it's not that these women don't have, that it factor. It's almost like, okay, well, what do I want? What do I like? And at some point, I'm going to have to make a choice.
Yes, a choice, Kwame.
And Kwame, you can't be outshining the woman. Like, I can see you going to get coffee, Dior'd out, Gucci'd out, outshining.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, you gotta bring it down just a little bit and then bring it up. I understand you want to find your match, but you, brother, you are like, you bring in the whole universe.
Like Black Owl.
Like Pat out. Like the woman can't even compete with you. You give no chance for the woman to shine because you is blinged out, designed top to bottom. And that's not to even take anything away. We like a well-dressed man.
Oh, Cheryl.
But first impressions, you can't be like, You just be like, damn, we just out for coffee. Damn.
Hold up. Wait. Let's bring it back, Cheryl. Good point. Kwame. Go ahead. Kwame, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to wrap it up. I want to go into our next portion. Go ahead.
Right. So I want my intellect, my conversation, and my personality to be the flex. So you're not even looking at my clothes. You're here. You have two eyes and one mouth for a reason. So I need you to listen more and talk less. So when you look at me, when you listening, I'll make you laugh. I'm selling candy in your ear. All of that. You having a good time. That's what you need to focus on. Focus on the chin up, baby girl. All right, not on this Dior. You know what I'm saying?
So Kwame, let me ask you: have you ever, Kwame? Could I ask you, have you ever gone out and not been in ostentatious mode? Like, have you gone out? Have you ever like tucked your chains in or not wore something so like extra drippy?
Jeans and a t-shirt.
Yes, absolutely. It's not. You can't be on every day.
It's Kwame. Let me say, Kwame, even when I see you in your lowest of low, it's still Gucci'd out. Let's be real.
That part.
Okay.
Go into on Flatbush. You is and the pinky thing, dude.
Like Kwame, let me ask you. You came online.
Let's not make it about Kwame because I do want to get back to how y'all are.
No, we don't want to.
We don't. But Kwame, thank you. Cheryl, thank you. And Malik, real quick, based on just what is going on for you in the dating terms? You told me you weren't really on apps. You shared that with me. So just talk about that for about 30 seconds before we go into our next section. Go ahead.
Find that apps to me, you don't really have a chance to vet the person. You don't know if they're being honest about who they are, how they're presenting themselves. And I feel like on the apps, people try extra hard to put their best foot forward. It's the best picture of you taken. Maybe it might be current. It might be 10 years old. You have all these amazing things about yourself because you have time to curate and cultivate a response or a persona rather than being something. Like if I meet you at Starbucks, I see what I see. If I see you online, you have the perfect picture that you took 20 hours to take and then crop and shape. Then you list all these amazing things about yourself. So
filter.
That's
right. I just go out and like live my life. And I meet people like I met you wonderful people through someone who knew you guys organically. So I'm not opposed to being online, but I just feel like you're starting to slide down a very dangerous slope once you go online.
Cool. True. Very true. Okay, so we're gonna let's check the comments. Everybody said no shaming Kwame. Exactly, Kwame. We ain't shaming you. So let's go ahead and go into we're gonna act like you guys are on Tinder or Bumble or one of them. So we're gonna start with we're gonna actually
somebody has some feedback somewhere.
We're going to actually start with the women. So the women, we're going to put a guy up. I'm going to ask you really quickly. Would you swipe left? You don't want them, or swipe right? You do want them. Yep. This is the guy. Swipe left or right? Cheryl?
This is a tough one.
Why?
I would probably, it's the eyebrows for me, the arched eyebrows. So I would probably swipe left.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Latima?
So left is no and right is yes, correct?
Yes, right is yes.
Okay. So yes, I would agree. I would slide left.
Why?
It's the eyebrows, the pictures that he selected is just not attracting me.
Okay.
Yeah.
They look too curated. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't look authentic.
He doesn't look authentic. Okay.
The team, you can say
prestige. What's the word? Just it's too much.
It's too much. Okay.
So can I just say something? What I just observed, though, nobody kind of read his profile of what he said. They just looked at the pictures. So I
did try to read some of it.
No. First of all, you're on a dating app, and that is the first impression. And if you're on a dating app, you kind of whatever is like attractive to you first. You want to read through that, and then you're going to read the profile and look at the height and location and all that stuff. First off, I'm looking at sites. I'm looking, can I make love to this man? Can I tongue this man all the way down? No, I can't.
Okay, so let's we're going to continue this conversation. Let's pull up the girl. Let's pull up the lady. All right.
That's the same person?
That's the same person, left or right?
Nah, she getting it right. I'm swiping right on her.
You swiping right on her? Okay.
That's
why.
Why? Wait. Let's. Why? Malik, quickly.
She's cute.
She's cute. Okay. All right.
But I see she's 47.
Yeah.
But she was cute first. See what I'm saying?
And Cheryl,
okay, that's it.
Go ahead. I heard that attitude up in there. Kwame.
She was cute and she looked real.
Okay, Kwame.
So I'm reading her profile. So she's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? She's a nice height. You know, for me, yes, she's very attractive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not dating her because her ears are big, yo. I'm not dating her over her eyebrows.
Okay. I got you.
And that's the problem I have with dating sites. Women just look at, like, I don't want to judge, but just like insignificant stuff, and you're dating the man, not my eyebrows, yo.
Oh, wait, Kwame, why are you wait,
dating you? You gotta deal with them eyebrows.
Carol, let me get back. Kwame, why are you swiping left again? I'm curious. I didn't hear you.
No, I'm swiping right.
Yes.
You're swiping
right. Oh, okay, got you.
Okay. I have a good authority on the brother that has never arched his eyebrows. Okay. All right. Let's go. Look, I think he's attractive. I probably would swipe right, despite the whatever. I mean,
I did not notice the eyebrows.
But that's interesting. The eyebrows.
I'm not going to arch my eyebrows.
Bro, don't take the picture with that.
The angry brows.
The hat and then the arm up is just like, I would have told my homie, like, bro, don't take that picture. It's just not a flattering dude pic. Like your arm up like this. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean?
I have to say that his picture did pop up on Facebook dating for me. And I did swipe left. And I did read his profile. I'm not one that just looks at the picture. I do read the profile. I'm kind of like the equal opportunity type person. It's not just the looks. I do read their profile. And if they have a profile, the ones that don't have didn't write anything about themselves, it's an automatic left.
Okay.
But that's what Cheryl wants. Cheryl don't want nothing about the person.
That's not true.
Cheryl just want to know if she can tongue you.
If I'm on a dating app and the whole premise of the dating app is swipe left or right. That's a feature on the app.
Wait, Cheryl, you just want to tell the goddamn.
Are you a devil worshiper? You know, do you use drugs? Like, then you need that profile.
Oh no, Cheryl.
Cheryl. If he's
okay, so look. Okay,
I'm not dating no devil worshiper.
So we're getting some feedback. So we're getting some feedback about the picture.
Yeah.
So and the picture and the eyebrows.
They say he's attractive but looked angry.
Okay.
And that's the commentary. He's attractive but looks angry. Okay. Good feedback for him. Thank you for because both of those people put their profile. I had to commend them for doing that because it was really hard to find somebody to do that. So I commend them. I had some backstory about especially the woman's profile. She has nothing about herself. There's no details besides what Bumble forces you to put up there. Right? Besides just her regular demographics, but she says nothing about what she wants, what she desires. There's no you don't know if she's funny or anything. She just looks good.
Shallow. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No,
but that's the same thing you guys accused us of just a while ago too about the eyebrows.
Bobby said he read her profile. She's spiritual. Where did he get that from?
I have no idea.
Those are the regular demographics that they
don't even put if she was born a woman. She could have been, transformed.
Cheryl,
I'm just saying.
Oh, Lord, that's a different story.
That's a different show.
Oh, different topic.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made.
I agree. Jazz, our Jazz Nully from our group, Jasmine, she said men are visual. Y'all are. People are visual.
Yeah.
I mean, Cheryl did the same thing. She swiped left because she didn't like his brows. Now, in all honesty, right? So I think both sexes are very visual. Whether there's right. So
and I think we just need to own it sometimes.
And I like the woman having the little fupa. She had her little fupa out. That was cute.
Who had a fupa?
That woman in the other picture. She had a little.
She had a bathing suit on. She had a baby.
Yeah, she had that. I liked it. That was like a real.
Let's talk about.
That was like a real picture.
We just.
How did you see that? I didn't see.
What? You didn't see it?
I didn't see that either.
You didn't see it?
So, she looked fit to me.
No, look. No, fit women can have a little fupa. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's not talk about the fupa. Let's bring it back.
The fupa on the eyebrow.
Part of the visual. If a woman was on a dating app and she posts herself in a bathing suit, men are going to look at, her hips, her stomach. Is the stomach coming over the bathing suit? Some men like that. Some men like to uplift the fupa and get up in there. Right. That might be sexually attractive to someone.
So wait a minute, because I think Kwame left. Malik, is that true?
What I tend to agree, but I'm asking you as ladies, why would do you think why would a lady post a picture of herself in the bathing suit on a dating app? Is she trying to solicit a certain reaction out of us?
Because we know how y'all think.
You're very visual, so.
But you swiped right already, so you picked her because of the bathing suit picture.
I mean,
right. Had options, but if she'd have been in the turtleneck, she had a pretty face. I would have gave her a right swipe. Turtleneck, library with a book in her hand.
This is the same if a man were to post a picture of him on a boat in his trunks. That's a swimming suit. I'm not judging that. That's like, oh, he likes to travel and do things on boats. That's cool. He has swimming trunks on. That's appropriate.
But you know how when ladies post a little bathing suit, pouty duck lip pose with they kind of turn.
She didn't do that though. That was like a real picture.
She didn't do that.
Yeah, she didn't do that. That was like a real picture.
No, it was
right.
I want to get back to you guys in the dating app, right? Because I think we swipe people, and then I don't know about Facebook. I know with Bumble, you'll be like, "Yo, we matched" or whatever. You swipe left, And does like once you swipe with these people, does that kind of start to see like who's liking you or nobody's liking you? Does it mess with your psyche a little?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Especially
It kind of does.
I guess
think
a
it
little
does.
bit. Yeah, I guess a little bit if I'm going to be honest. Like right now, I check it every day and I look and I don't see any numbers there. So I click in there to start searching through the guys and I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm going through a little dry spell right now and that's okay. So I, to be honest, I think it can mess with your psyche a little bit.
Yeah. Or even people you meet, especially the dudes you meet out in the street. I can't. The dudes in the street. The
like
people in the street.
You're looking for a message online, right? And when you come out your house every day, the guy at the bodega that says, "Good morning, Natalie. You look beautiful today, Queen," and you ignore him.
No, I actually speak because I'm Southern.
Hey, Queen. Hey,
so
sweetie.
Guys,
hey, beautiful. I cannot.
So many men organically interact with you. Why do sometimes I feel like women shy away from the organic interactions that happen in your neighborhood, happen on the train, happen going to get coffee?
Good point, Malik. That is true.
You're looking for a message from a person you don't even know.
Yeah, but you also don't want to date the bodega guy either.
Right.
But why? He might be a good man. He might own that bodega. He might be a great
man. Well, yeah. I mean, we could get some free coffee and stuff, but
listen.
Yeah.
I met a dude on the train because he was fine. Okay. I mean, fine. Like God chiseled his face himself. He turned out to be a stalker with no job.
Oh no.
Living at home still. You know what I'm saying? But he was fine. And I took that chance.
Because he was fine. Because he was fine. Right? He was fine.
He could have gotten free coffee at the bodega.
Maybe. I think, it was just
But now he had fooled you online too, Cheryl. Would he have been able to fool you online as well?
Yes, because he was that fine. Yeah.
Ryan, yep. Somebody agreed with you, Malik, a sister. She said, I agree with Malik. I'd rather have an organic interaction.
Brown. Okay.
Yep. But I mean, like, I think about like Kwame. Kwame, do the majority of the women you take out are the women that you meet actually offline? Or is it the women that are just that you swipe left on Hinge? Because Hinge is a different thing than Bumble because you're paying for it.
Yeah, but Bumble
it's a different pedigree, I guess, no?
Bumble was corny because women have to make the first move, but they'll be like, hey, and then it's like, okay, so now you make the first move. And it's almost like, yo, you gotta come more than hey. So I kind of Bumble's kind of whack. I don't really on Bumble. But anyway,
it is whack.
But Bumble you pay too.
Oh nah, I got that free subscription. I'm not paying for that. So, to answer your question, I like to catch my fish from the pond. You know what I'm saying? So I would much rather use. I just use that in the colloquial term.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I would much rather use my wordplay, my humor, my gift of gab. You know what you see. You know, I got all my teeth. You know what I'm saying? I can speak the King's English. I'd rather use all of that and see if, I can organically solicit her attention, get her number, and then make a good enough first impression where if I hit her that day or a day or two afterwards, she still remembers me because she may get hit on several times that day or the next day. So I want to hit her with a good and memorable first impression. So if she sees my name, she'll answer that call or hit me back on that text. On dating apps, like the brother said, it's so many people swiping right and left, and you're just seeing so many profiles, you get amnesia and you forget. So because I'm not hitting women on a train because most women don't really like that. But I would rather have that interface and that face-to-face connection That's why I can't wait till this pandemic is over, because I'm throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks, baby.
I think the pandemic is over. You can start now.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kwame, Flaza, you got some folks that are
Some fans.
celebrating your jewels. Right. They agree with you. Somebody said, go in, Flaza, go fishing. So yeah, absolutely. So I really do. The funny thing is, it's just like when you think about it in these relationships, because I think sometimes people who are lonely or so on and so forth, and they're like, okay, it's time for me to get online. I can swipe, it's safe, they can hide behind it. Sometimes it makes them feel better. And they don't ever really make a move. I think that's the whole hey thing. Oh, I can get a guy who looks like that. I can get a girl who looks like that. Or I'm getting a guy that looks like this and there's nobody out there. Are there various different narratives that y'all got going on in your heads when y'all, Cheryl, I know you got off because you said you were getting so-called Buster Brown.
Yeah, I just, I'm like, why am I paying for this? I could go on Plenty of Fish and do just as well and bad.
Oh.
And that, well, I mean, for a dating life, to go out for coffee or to, just break the monotony of what you're doing on your daily routine, sure. It is entertaining, these apps, the people that slide into the box. If you want entertainment, if you want to boost your ego, sure, hop on. It's worked out for some people. Natalie, it worked out for you. Yes.
It did.
Okay. That gave me hope. It worked out for another girlfriend of mine. It works out for people. Yes, POF, I did. Okay. But I'm saying I paid for Hinge and they want to charge me another $60 for I was like, no, I'm good.
But Cheryl, let me ask you, don't you think you pay a realtor to maybe help you find housing? Sometimes you pay recruiters to help you find jobs. So there's certain things in life you do pay.
I don't really pay for those.
So listen,
I found my house on a listing through. I went to go see it. The broker was here when I walked in the door. I do my own research. The job I have now, I was just like scrolling through, applied, got it. Like I've never hired a headhunter. I understand you want quality things, you pay for certain things. I did. I tried.
Because do you feel like people online are lazy? Because my whole thing why I stay offline, I feel like everyone online who dates online is a lazy person.
Ooh. Explain.
Wow.
No.
You know why you're lazy? Okay, this is
no. I want Malik explain that. Go ahead.
Why you lazy, right? Because typically if you're online dating, right? You post your pictures or whatever, you're sitting in the comfort of your house, you're probably in your pajamas, eating a bucket of peanut butter or ice cream, and you're typing and texting away, you're swiping left and right. You're not Whereas if you go out on a date, right? If you go out on a date or you go out with your girls or you go out with your fellas drinking, you got to put on an outfit, you got to shower, put yourself together. You have to go out there and present yourself. You do one little quick presentation online, then you just sit back and kind of wait for people to look at your profile. But how many times are you going online and you really getting yourself spruced up? Because you know when they say you dress better, you feel better. So you might come home from work and be in a funk, throwing your pajamas and be like, let me see how many messages I got today. So you're not even in the mental space to receive the blessings or love that might be coming your way.
If I'm paying for it, I'm open to receive some blessings. Okay, they got my coin,
but I think
I want to receive.
But I agree. Can I say
return on investment?
I think you know what, Malik, and I have to agree with you on certain things because I do believe I know I'm a lazy lioness. I call it. I'm lazy when it comes to dating. I really don't want to juice up. And if I meet somebody online, if I did not meet them in person, I'm sometimes skeptical. I'm like, okay, am I going to really try to make this work or not? But go ahead.
All right, can I say something?
Go ahead.
I think it's very it's according to the person. For me, I want to date with a purpose, and my purpose is I want a long-term relationship leading to marriage. So that's my purpose. I don't feel that me being online is me being lazy. It's a combination of that's just an avenue for me to meet someone because offline, I'm not out in the clubs. I'm not out at the bars. I'm in Walmart and Publix, and I'm at work and I'm at church. I'm not meeting anyone there. So I'm trying online. I've tried online. Years ago, I was pretty much on every dating app. I even got to the point of signing on to farmers.com looking for a cowboy. It was that serious. So I mean, it's
what's the name of that website
that
again?
individual. It's up to that individual and what they're looking for. If you just want to have a good time, then yeah, you're going to get on Tinder and all these other places, and you're going to get hits, POF and all that. But if you are dating with a purpose, then you're going to try different avenues, and you are looking for quality. Especially if online, you're not in that social realm of what is considered the normal places to go to meet people. I don't necessarily want to meet a man at a bar. You know, I go to happy hour every now and then, but that's just not my scene.
But I mean, like
so, go ahead, Kwame, because I know you're going to say something, and then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start to wrap up.
Real quick with what the sister just said, you can't expect to be in a bar, you looking all tasty, you looking like a full course meal, and then a brother can't approach you. You know, that's a little unfair, but I don't want to start trouble. So let me address my little question. So to the sisters, you ladies, not all, but most, and I agree with what Malik said, it's almost like you want the best of both worlds. You want to be equal and have equality, but then you want traditional values and you want to be sought after. And basically, I think, in my opinion, most of y'all still don't want to feel the edge of that sword called rejection. So, in my opinion, sisters a little bit more, because a lot of other women, Conchitas and Men Ling and Becky, you know what I'm saying, they're doing it a little more. They're very aggressive. I'm not going to lie to you. The traditional choosing your choosing signals, so to speak, your choosing signals have to be revised to 2022 and not 1982. Looking down, you know what I'm saying, and like a quick smile and look away, that's not working, because a brother, all of us have had a woman look at us or smile and go to her, I wasn't looking at you. You know, no, I'm good. I'm good. So I think your choosing signals have to be somewhat updated, and you're gonna have to take risks. Calculated risk, yes, but you're going to, and rejection is a part of life. I know y'all don't like rejection, but it is what it is. You know, so choosing signals must be updated to 2022. Sorry, not sorry.
But why can't we have, you know, a combo? Somebody who's spiritual, funny, dresses well, takes care of themselves. Your friends will like them. You can hang out. Nothing physical really has to happen. Why can't you have a combo? It doesn't have to be like,
not online. That dude is not out living his life.
You can't do that online.
No, I mean, even first of all, if you're going out to dress nicely for yourself. And if you meet somebody in the process, great. You can be approachable. Some people are not approachable. Some people don't like to be approached. Some people like to hang out with their girls and don't want to be humped on in a club. No, you can have if you're dating, you're trying to find somebody, have the open space, have the open mind, make yourself approachable. Just don't shut them down because you're at a bar or at the store or at the Dollar Tree.
Women.
Go ahead.
Women ever ask their friends, like, "Hey, you know what? I'm trying to date. Do you know any good prospects?" Like, I feel like people are very secretive about dating sometimes. So, like, instead of going online, do women or men ever sit and really talk to their friends, their close friends, and say, "Hey, this is what I'm looking for. You know, I prayed on it. I thought about it. You know, where can we go to accomplish this? Like, I like to hike. Should I start hiking? I like to maybe. I mean, I want to be in a. You know, it's like, why don't we as a people say, like, hey, you know what, Kwame? I'm looking to meet a certain kind of girl. You said you go out a lot. Y'all know what's that? Like, hey, you mind?
Yep, Malik. We gonna take, because you know what? That's what this whole forum was started for.
Yes.
That's the whole point of Stacked After Hours. I was hanging out with my girls. We were all single, trying to figure it out. So this is what this whole platform is about. We are at time. Go figure.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Y'all ran that well. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let y'all have it. But we're gonna go into the after hours, and the after hours come in. We're gonna talk more about this newbies, so on and so forth. It just got released in the chat. It's also in the Facebook group. If you're not in Facebook, either you can DM and we'll put it in the YouTube as well. All right.
Can I also just add, if you wanted to take a look at your profile in the after party, we could do that too. We could create one for you if you want to. So come on in.
And from what I've seen from the street ladies and men, there's somebody for everybody.
It's showing.
Yeah.
That is a fact. Because I'll be looking at some people be like, how the hell? And be like, you know what? They happy together. You know?
Yeah.
Well, all four of you ladies are swipe right. All four of y'all will get swipe right.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Thank you, panel. Thank you, Malik. Thank you, Latima. Thank you, Shell. Thank you, Flyzel, aka Kwame, and Sunshine, of course. This was an awesome panel. I will see y'all next week. We're talking about Black masculinity and love. See y'all then.
Bye.